Hi everyone. This is Manpreet along with Anshul. We are here for the webinar training session.
Hey
Let's wait
everyone.
for everyone. Uh, let's wait for everyone to join, and then we could start. Meanwhile, I would love to know from where you all are joining. Anshul and I both are sitting in Toronto, and yeah, we are getting a little bit better day. Not great, but better now. We would love to know from where you are joining in. Type in the chat. You could use the chat for anything. I think British Columbia. Yeah, I'm yet to visit British Columbia. India. Yeah, uh, I talk to my family over there all the time. Arizona, nice. London.
Oh, we're
Yes.
getting people from all over the world. That's great.
Yes, that's what I've seen with our webinars. I think we end up covering all the countries usually in each of our webinars. But yeah, okay, let's start. I think people have
Sure.
joined, so we can start. So again, we are Anshul and we are both leading product and engineering efforts in Bricks, and we are here to help you with learn about more about Bricks. What will we cover today? We will be going through a tutorial first. You would see the live demo of how to create a dashboard from your data. Anshul would go through step by step on this journey, and then we would be discussing a few of the new feature. We are super excited about how people are using connectors. We have launched it some time back, and how then the dashboard refresh with the connector data. Dashboard refresh is always there, but with the connectors data, this is uh, this is a really lovely feature which I've been excited about showing to you guys. And then please feel free to choose use the chat. Now you all know where the chat is. You have been mentioning your locations there. Use that chat to tell you to ask questions, and let's keep it interactive. Okay, let me start with explaining what Bricks is. There would be few users who are already using Bricks, but there would be few of the new users. So for you all, Bricks is a AI data analyst tool which can create beautiful dashboard and reports from all type of your data in seconds with AI. So we take pride in how beautiful our dashboards are. We take pride in that, and we have when we discuss with people outside, we end up hearing usually that Bricks makes them look good, because they are usually presenting these reports to people, and they're like, okay, it looks like someone has spent a month on the report, but they have usually gotten this in like 5 minutes from Bricks. So yeah, we have a powerful data support. Our history is in spreadsheet software. We started as a spreadsheet software tool, and then we built a visualization layer on top of that. So our data support is more powerful than any other tool out there for the visual with the beautiful visuals. And um, and yeah, it's we made sure to keep it super simple for anyone to use. I'm reading that volume is low. People are saying, I don't know. Uh,
Yeah.
I-
No, but your volume seems fine at my end, Manpreet. So
yeah, yeah, maybe.
anyone else
Uh,
can confirm if the volume is better. Yeah. Frank is
okay.
saying to be a bit louder. Okay, let's go with that.
Okay, okay. I'll be louder. So, we are going to discuss multiple features that we have recently launched. Quick layouts, as I was saying, that we take pride in making sure how beautiful our dashboards are. Quick layouts are actually doing the same thing. We are now giving multiple beautiful layouts using AI for you for your dashboards. Um, is the echo problem for anyone else as well, or as Raymond is saying? Uh, I don't know. I don't know what I could do. Anshul, is this for you as well or no?
I mean, this is fine at my end. I'll try muting myself when you are speaking, Manpreet, just in case there is an echo
Yeah,
my side.
yeah.
But yeah, hopefully for few people it's working fine, so it shouldn't be a systematic issue.
Yep. Cool. Yeah, means I've been reading messages that this is fine as well. Okay, so the new feature that we would discuss and I'm sure will be able to show you guys is the quick layouts and the connectors that I was talking about. Also, we have embeddable dashboard. This is an advanced use case, but we have people um, because okay. So they are saying that echo was because someone else has opened the window with the same webinar. So not our issue. Well, yeah, so embeddable dashboard is super exciting feature for advanced use case, so you could embed our dashboards into any of your app, and then we have new charts and infographics which we rolled out, which we keep rolling out by the way, and yeah, these all things we will be discussing. What about privacy? This is the most important thing for us. That's why we don't have so many slides, but we have one slide for this thing, privacy. Um, I'm we make sure that data is fully encrypted, private, and secure when you're using bricks. We have clients from credit union and banks, financial clients, and we understand the privacy and security as being the most important thing for our business. And we use the industry leading data protection measures, and we also make sure that your data is never used for any of our own AI training. So yeah, so all good things. I'll now let Anshul share his screen and go through a live demo of
Sure.
the.
Okay. Okay, hey everyone. I hope my screen is visible. Manpreet,
Yeah,
does it work
I
for
could
you?
see it well. Yeah.
Okay. So hey everyone, as Manpreet, thanks Manpreet for walking us through of all the new features what we'll be covering in today's demo session and telling a bit about Bricks. Um, of course, in Bricks, once you sign up, you will land onto the homepage. And this is where you can start working in Bricks. You can create more new projects. You can try to start with some simple prompts. Today, what I'll be doing is I'll be attaching one of my file. It's a CSV file. Let me just go to the webinar. Okay. So this is one data which is about the unicorns and their valuation, who was the investors, and so on. I don't have, I can add more prompts over here if I have specific requirements, but just because I'm trying it out and I'm demoing, I am not writing any prompt and I'm just going ahead with create dashboard. So your data will be imported in the bricks. It will be cleaned up. We will try to understand your data. Once your data has been prepped for the dashboard or for the report generation, there are various agents under the hood, under the pipeline, who are trying to analyze your data. Once the data has been analyzed, another agent will try to plan your report and dashboard. What all charts should be there? What all summary tables needs to be created? What are the KPIs worth displaying on your dashboard? After post this, one agent will actually create the charts. It will lay out it in the best possible manner on your dashboard. Post that, another AI agent will try to understand what are the trend anomalies, insights from your charts and from your tables and from your data. So you see, all of these agents are trying to create the dashboard and report, not just um, not just because you have added a prompt or you have instructed it to do so, but it is trying to have its own AI intelligence to create and understand the data and then create the dashboard out of it. As you can see, within half a minute or so, we have already started getting some KPI blocks. I will be quickly showing the data which I used to create this dashboard. We can see that various types of charts are available, bar charts, horizontal charts, pie charts, line chart, combination bar charts, and so on. I was talking about the summary tables. Here you can see here are some of the summary tables which the AI agent has already created. And as you can see, I was also talking about some of the insights which are basically what are the trends, what are the anomalies by looking at the charts, by looking at your data. And then it will try to summarize your dashboard in one overall insight. So as you can see, the dashboard generation is complete. I too like the dashboard. Now, there are various ways in which the dashboard could be customized, but I will first would like to show you the data which I use. So as you can see, this is the company name, the valuation, where the location of the company, industry, and the selected investors. Now, as you can see, some of the data is not very, I'll say, columnar. For example, investors. But we have built our own intelligence layer to understand your data. And here it would have tried to understand what are the investors, as you can see. For example, we can now clearly see in the dashboard or in this particular chart that Excel has invested in most of the unicorn companies. However, just by looking at the data, it is not evident. So this is why visualizations help in understanding your data in a much better manner.
Yeah. So Anshul, let's
Yes,
say we created this dashboard and now I want some parts of this dashboard to be edited manually, because let's say I don't want something to be highlighted, or maybe I want things to be changed because AI is thinking
absolutely.
something differently. Yeah. How would
Absolutely,
I do
Nikhil.
that?
I think this is one of the main selling point of our dashboards and reports, where we say that it's not just AI generated, but it is both AI editable and manually editable and customizable. So what do I mean by that? So before I go into individual blocks layouting, I would first like to say that, of course, the look and feel of dashboard is very important. The way you want to present, the way it should be branded according to your brand colors. So we already come with predefined themes. As you can see, it's just a single click. You are able to update the look and feel of the complete dashboard. I really like the professional one. It is very subtle colors and it really gives a professional vibe to the overall dashboard. Now, of course, with the help of this, you can completely customize your dashboard, but let's assume I wanted to customize individual elements over here. Now, for example, I did not like this insight. I would like to delete it. I'll just go ahead and delete it. I can resize these blocks. I can edit the individual insights. I can add more insights over here. I can try to make it customizable. I'll just open my design tab over here and we'll try to make it bold, for example. I can highlight and I can try to make some background color. So you can do a lot of customizations manually as well. You don't have to always rely on AI, because yes, AI is great. AI can give you 90%, I'll say, efficiency, but you still need some manual touch to make it 100% correct. Now, these are about the manual things. As I mentioned, you are also about free to move around the blocks over here. And once that is done, I will go back to my chat and let's assume I will try to make this as a pie chart. So I'm just now dropping my message or my command in the AI chat bar, convert this chart to a pie chart. And I will say chart number 5, for example, just to make sure that AI understands the command properly. Now, of course, AI will take some time to understand the current configuration, how the dashboard has been laid out, how the chart is behaving, and like within few seconds, it was able to understand my requirement and it was able to create. Now, as you can see, it looks a little bit more congested. I'll try to increase the size and I'll try to move this particular block over here. So as you can see, the complete, and I can try to generate, for example, insights over here as well for this particular chart. Yeah. So I just, okay, I'll just create, yeah, as you can see, I'm free to roam around in the visual board and I'm able to edit as many things as possible over here. So yeah, this is about all the manual changes you can do. And as I was showing, it was just one example of how AI can modify charts and edit things over here. You are free to modify as whatever is your requirement, and you are free to modify charts and tables accordingly.
Yeah, and this is super exciting. I love just using the arrow button on the charts to change the charts quickly. I think
That's
this is
possible,
again,
yes.
yeah, this is again a great feature. So yeah, there are questions. I'll just take it, and then we could move to. I know Anshul wanted to talk about connectors first, so we would move to the connectors then. So question is, please, can we get the recording? I think, yeah, Anshul would share that at the end of after this webinar in the email, so you would get that. And what was you used in the original document you inserted? Um,
Oh, okay, I'll take that question.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
the original document was just a CSV file in this particular case, but you are free to import any XLSX file, PDF file, doc file, PowerPoint file. Like, feel free to try to experiment with any of your data, whatever you have. But bricks work really best with structured data. As this, you can see, it has a proper columnar layout. It's very easy to understand the trends and anomalies if you have this type of data. And that's why for the demonstration purpose, I had just used a CSV input.
So quickly, Anshul, the next question is: could you change the data as well on the dashboard?
Absolutely. So, as I was saying, a lot of textual things can be edited directly on the dashboard. But if you have any dependency on the data, that we have complete support of spreadsheet. So you are free to edit any data on this particular spreadsheet. For example, my valuation, there was an entry in my there was an error in my original import. I can just try to make it pretty high so that I can quickly see if that particular number gets updated anywhere. I need to see which particular.
Yeah, means I
Yeah,
think,
over here. Yeah. So as we
yeah.
can see, the valuation clearly in updated. As I modified my data, the dashboard got updated accordingly.
Yeah, and you're free to use AI as well for that. We know that people don't even go to data; they don't care about the data. They just use the AI on the dashboard to update the data. So yes, the updates could happen, and it could happen through AI or manually. Okay,
That's right.
now Anshul, what about connectors? What you,
Absolutely. Absolutely, Manpreet. So I
Mhm.
think let me do that. So as people were saying, what are the different ways in which I can import my data? And as I was showing, you can always attach your file, the local file. You can have XLSX, PDF, PPT, whatever file you want. But I think this is one of the important feature which we had released, which is now fully supported, supporting refreshable dashboards. All you need to do is just connect any of your data sources. We have enabled a lot, like 20 plus connectors are already available freely, but a lot of more connectors are available on higher plans and on enterprise plan. You just have to let us know if you are interested. We also provide customized integrations as well. So I know a lot of companies, they have for example, a variation of MySQL, or they have the data, some CRM solutions available which are not exposed publicly, and they would want us to pull data from there. So a lot of different combinations are possible. In this particular case, what I'll do is I'll just go to my connector for now, just to see how it works. I'll just go to connector and I'll start connecting my Google Sheets. We are using Pipedream under the hood for us to maintain your credentials and OAuth. So I'll just log in with my Bricks account over here. I already have some sample data available on my Google Sheet. So yeah, here it will ask for all the permissions, read permissions, and so on. And once, as you can see, my Google Sheets data has been connected. I'll just remove this particular pill for me to show you. Once every time you connect a data, the connect your data source, the data source will be connected by default. All you need to do is just click on the select over here. So your Google Sheet is attached. Now this is my Google Sheet, as you can see. This is my sales data for the month of January to March. And what I'll do is create dashboard for my sales data Jan to March, for example. So I can give my prompt. I can again give my requirement. You ideally don't have to give the file link over here, but feel free to provide the file link over here. It will be much easier for AI to understand which particular file you are asking, because sometimes even I create like multiple files which are related to sales data. AI will not be able to understand that. So in that particular case, you just grab this link over here from the top and just add it in your prompt so that it is very clear which file or which data you are talking about. And as you can see over here, AI was able to understand I was talking about the sales data Jan March 2024, although I had never specified 2024 in my prompt. And it is able to pull the data preparation is complete. It will say, it will give you exact step what it is trying to do. So in case you feel that something is not going correct according to your expectation, you can always cancel the execution, give better prompt over here, so that we don't unnecessarily consume AI messages for you. But post this, the exact execution is very much similar. Now your data has been imported internally into Bricks. It is synced with your Google Sheet, so that anytime now you update your Google Sheet data, which I'll be quickly showing you after the dashboard has been generated, and we can and that's why you don't have to keep on re-importing your data again and again. There will be just a refresh button, and you can just refresh your data. So as you can see,
Yes.
post the data import, we have already started getting the dashboard. Yes,
Yeah,
Manpreet.
no, I think in any other tool, by till this time, like how we are able to show the live demo and how fast it was. In other tool, you will be still be seeing some messages. Okay, AI is struggling to figure out something, but we are already there. So I think this is fascinating to me, and I hope it's fascinating to other people. I'm seeing messages like "awesome," "wow," so people love this, and so that's exactly what Anshul was saying earlier. We have lot more connectors, and if you have a use case, specifically any customized use case, let us know, and we could do that in the enterprise plan. Yeah, Anshul, over to you. Then we could take questions.
Yes. So again, just showing the data. I think this is exactly the same data which I had in the Google Sheet. This is my Google Sheet. As you can see, my data is from January to March. Over here, the March is the ending. And here I was able to pull all my data. AI will not always will not pull all of your data. For example, if you are connecting a MySQL, we are not going to pull like 10 million row of data. Our AI is intelligent enough to query your MySQL data, which is only relevant for dashboard creation. So here you will be only getting summary data, summarized data, or the data whichever is relevant for your dashboard creation. Now, of course, I see that some of the questions which are related to the dashboard refresh. So let me show that particular flow as well very quickly. I already have, again, before I go back to the data refresh, I would just make sure that I have few charts which are related to March. Okay, as we can see over here, some charts are only till March. And now what I'll try to do, hopefully it should definitely work. Now I'll just get my April's data from somewhere. Let's assume I have a ERP solution which keeps on updating my data. And I'll just for the demo purpose, I'm manually pasting it over here. And what I'll do over here is, um, just a second. I'll just make sure that the data is connected. Yeah, it seems like connected. So I'll just come over here and I will say refresh my dashboard with new updated data. Okay.
Yep.
So let's see how this thing works.
Yeah.
Of course, this will take some time for us to refresh the data.
But yeah, means I think again it wouldn't take as much time as other tool would take. But yes, meanwhile we could take other questions. Anshul,
Yes.
is there? So there is a question on. I'll take the chat questions first. I'll ask this quick question: is there a way to see what calculation and transformation the AI has performed on the original data to develop the dashboard?
Sorry, Manpreet, can you repeat this question again?
Yeah. So the question is there a way to see what calculation and transformation the AI has performed on the original data to develop the dashboard?
Absolutely. Yes, I think I can go a little bit in that detail. So as you can see, once the data has been fetched by Google and it is getting refreshed in the background. In the meantime, here are all the transformation and all the summary tables which AI did to generate this particular sheet. You will be able to get more information from over here. You will be able to see which columns this particular summary table has been created. You can quickly click on that. You'll be able to see what data were refreshed and so on. So there is full detail available under the dashboard data so that you have full control and visibility over what's going on in your dashboard.
Yeah.
I hope that answers the question. Yeah.
Yeah. And what if the file is an Excel file opened in app? How should we connect a specific file? Anshul, question for you.
Okay, so the way the Excel file, again, as I was showing, okay, so before I move to that question, Manpreet, let's hold on that particular question. I just want to
Yeah.
make sure, as you can see, I did not manually update my data over here. AI was able to update my data, pull my April's data over here. And as soon as the April's data has been pulled, we can see the dashboard has been updated with the new data over here.
Yeah.
So yes, the dashboard updated, and all you need to do is, let's assume one of the few of the insights which are AI generated, we don't keep on regenerating the insights because it just consumes too much of AI messages and your time. All you need to do is just click on refresh insights, and the insights will get updated. Now,
Yeah.
going back to the previous question, how do we connect to the Excel? So we do have connectors available for Microsoft Excel, but the files have to be present on your Microsoft 365 or OneDrive. So as soon as you push your Excel file over there, the functionality is very much similar to what I showed on the Google Sheet. You will be able to connect to your Microsoft account or Excel 365 OneDrive account, and you will be able to pull your data from over here. Currently, we do not have any desktop application available, so we cannot directly pull data from your desktop. Hopefully in another few weeks of time we'll be able to release one desktop application so that you can directly pull in the information from your local file storage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be exciting. While using connectors, will the dashboard automatically update as data changes in the Google Sheet, Excel, or Notion? Anshul, this is a question.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. This is what I showed. So as you were seeing, I was able to update my data on the Google Sheet. And with the help of AI, I was able to pull that April's data back into the data over here. And as soon as I showed you, any data which gets updated onto this particular sheet, the dashboard will get updated. So yes, the
Yeah.
answer is, this is
Yes.
the most important part of connector is, you are basically getting rid of all the manual steps where, oh, I need to import my data, I need to again put in a command to create the dashboard again, and so on. All you need to do is just click on connect, create the dashboard, and the dashboard should get refreshed automatically. In
Yeah.
another one
So.
week of time, in
Mhm,
another
mhm.
1 week of time, we will also be releasing auto refreshable dashboards. That means you will be able to provide a schedule that the dashboard will be should be updated within 1 hour, 2 hours, or 1 day, and so on. And as soon as you open the dashboard, you will find your data refreshed automatically, updated.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah, basically, currently what Anshu showed, this is a initial because we had this for the enterprise clients for the consumers. This is the initial version of the connectors, and that's why Anshul has to say to update the dashboard. But we are already working on in providing you the functionality to have the updates happening on the background. So I think the Apurva's question was mainly about that. Will the dashboard automatically update? Yes,
Hmm.
it would automatically update. But we are yet to push few changes which would come soon. Like we have a team working on it heavily, and it would be available soon in a week's time or so. So yeah, but keep using it. I think what we need is more of the feedback on this, and we are keeping an eye on the any and every feedback that we get for about the connectors, and we'll use that. Okay, so uh, is the following possible? We want to create one master dashboard template, then use the template dashboard and then duplicate it for each country by replacing the data source to make it country specific. Issue is that not all countries have the same number of brands. For example, the master dashboard may contain 10 brands, while another country only has 6 brands. This can cause a chart filters and ranking to display inconsistently or leave blank spaces. Anshul, do you want to take this?
Yes, absolutely. So yes, it's very much possible, Curtly. This is, I think, one of the important features what we in fact had released few months back, which is called as reuse dashboard. So the way it works is, I'll just go back to my home page so that I can create a template. I can just duplicate this particular file. I will rename it to say that this is my template. So once I'm satisfied with my template, what I did was, all I need to do is I need to just click on reuse dashboard, attach a file, and all of my data was US location. Here I am just providing my UK location over here. Now AI will try to keep the dashboard layout similar, the configuration similar, any customization what you have done exactly same as it is. Doesn't matter whether you have updated your insights and so on. It will just try to map your old data. I think I'm not able to do that. Some of the things. Oh, this is because I created it using the Google Sheet. So some of my data is not mapping. Uh, what I can do over here. Okay, so what I can do over here is, in case I would have created this particular data from my CSV file, and just because I'm just updating my CSV file, the new dashboard would have been created. And now based on your question that if some of the data is not matching, I think again, give it a try. AI will try its best to map the data from old data to the new data. And if there is any chart which is not I'll say in adhere to your new data, it will try to rectify that information and so on. But doesn't matter, as we have shown, if some of the information is not according to your expectation, you are free to edit the dashboard, delete some of the information accordingly so that it's easy. You don't have to wait for 10 minutes to regenerate your dashboard again. So as we
Yeah.
can see over here, the UK dashboard is getting generated. It is trying to take the data from or map the data from the previous dashboard onto over here. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, reuse dashboard. I think we have so many users who are using monthly, weekly, and daily reports. So this is a important use case for us. And if there are some issues or something that you want rectified, just write to us. Again, for everything, we are moving fast and we are providing you top-notch AI utilities, whatsoever is coming in the market through our product. So if there are some things which are not working as you expect, if you would write to us, we would make sure. Anshul and I, we both like always feel like this is our number one job, to talk to customers and serve their needs. So that's what we are always open to do. So please write to us if you face anything. um, and then it is so great, I will be a rock star at work for this. Yeah, yeah. And there would be so many other things. As I'm saying, we are moving fast and we are providing other stuff as we are doing it. How safe is it to deploy organizational and confidential data set to work with this AI tool as regards to GDPR and the Data Protection Act? I'll just take it. Basically, we you could go through our privacy policy, and there are some out of the box privacy that we provide. But if you need a more secure, more private version, which and you want to see some of the policies related to GDPR or something else, you could uh, go for an enterprise licensing process, and there we are able to help you with even more documentation. I'm telling you, we have clients from banks and credit unions using the same product that you are seeing. So it is not bad, but if you want more things, enterprise is way to go. Thank you for introducing the amazing function. I have to leave meeting now and will watch the recording. Yeah, sure. Instead of country wise dashboard, is there a domain wise dashboard? uh,
Definitely. Manpreet, I think before we answer that, maybe we can start the poll
yeah.
so that we get a bit of debate before the
Yeah,
webinar.
I'll start the poll. You could take the question, Anshul, meanwhile.
So now,
Yeah.
of course, as you were saying, it's very easy to replicate a dashboard with new set of data, but you first sometime do want to have some drill down or filters for your dashboard. For example, some domain specific information is needed. What you can do over here, here you can just click on add filters over here, and AI will try to again understand your dashboard and your data, and it will try to add some filters based on whatever information it has available on your data set. So give it a few seconds and hopefully it should be able to add some filters. As we can see on top of it, some filters have been added. Now let's assume I only wanted to see all the unicorns in enterprise tech. I just click on the filters and hopefully all of these things would get updated. As you can see, the number of unicorns got reduced. I'll just try to clear it back. Yeah, as you can see, total unicorns were 127. If I just select enterprise, it will it will be refreshed and I only see now the data which is only available for my enterprise tag. So this
Yeah.
becomes basically your snapshot of your data. And again, since the data has been updated, the data has been filtered, you need to click on refresh insights because it needs to reflect whatever data is present, is currently present or currently shown on your dashboard. So keep
Yeah.
using refresh insights. Again, we are not automatically refreshing just because it consumes a lot of AI messages and it is time
Yeah.
consuming.
Yeah, I started the poll, so already, so people are already responding. So I hope all of you responds to this poll, and we use this data to prioritize other things inside the product. But yeah, so
Okay.
this is cool. Anshul, do
Manpreet,
you want to show? Yeah.
the export functionality, maybe I can
Oh yes,
give
yeah,
an
yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay. So I think as Manpreet also showcased in the presentation earlier that we have invested a lot of effort in making sure that your dashboard looks really good, your report looks really good, and we have very recently released few features which make your dashboard even much more presentable. Now, a lot of people actually, before I go into that, a lot of people just need PDF or PowerPoint export functionality. All you need to do is just click on this export to PDF and your PDF version of this particular report will get downloaded. But in case you want to convert it into, for example, one pager and so on, here you will be able to see how your dashboard and report will look like if you start using this particular quick layout. All you need to do is just click on generate. Maybe I'll select this one. Yeah, this looks much better. And now AI will again, we are not modifying any of your data. You have already finalized how your dashboard or report should look like. Here we are just taking that data and just making it visually appealing. Just making sure that the layout is looking good. We use better fonts, we use better design principles over here, and so on. And we are constantly working on to release as many templates as we want. Do let us know if you require any specific templates. We can definitely try to work on those particular things as well. But as we can see, very like within a short period of time, AI has again started creating this particular layout which looks really good. It contains all of your data in a one pager layout. You don't need a PDF of 10 pages or 5 pages. It is able to accommodate all of your report and dashboard information in one pager. You do have multi-pager layouts available over here as well. So do give it a try. And once this layout has been generated, you are again free to download it as HTML, share as embeddable dashboard, or you can export it as PDF. So you have multiple options available for exporting over here. One more thing, as I was saying, you can always export it to HTML, but let's assume you did not want to export and you directly want to share the interactable dashboards. You can share it with email address. You can share it with your colleagues with the email address. They will have full access, interactive access to the dashboard. You can create a public link which is basically available on the internet with no login required to the bricks, or you can get an embeddable dashboard. So once you click on that, just click on generate. It will generate a self-reliant embeddable code which you can use. For example, I can just copy this link and it will create its own, I'll say, self-sufficient HTML code, or in general self-reliant dashboard, which you can try to embed it in any of your existing workflows or any of your existing application and so on. So yeah,
yeah.
these
No,
are all
this
about
is
the
this
export
this
functionalities.
is another feature which we were super excited about, and internally we have already started using it. As the last message, this will be super useful for our board meeting. Anshul and I use this for all our reporting meetings. So whenever we have to report the data, we use that along with the connectors. Okay, so cool. I think. Anshul, is there anything else specific? We have so many things and to cover, but we are getting out of time, I think, in some time. But maybe, Anshul, you wanted to talk about the new charts and
Yes,
visualization that you have
definitely.
added? Yeah.
Definitely. So what I can do is we released, people have been asking us to introduce more different types of charts and infographic and so on. For example, this US geomap, heat maps, tree maps, Sankey, and you name any chart. I think we have now given support for any of the charts which you could think of. In case any of the charts is not already supported, just drop us a message and we'll be able to support that particular chart. Just to give an example, let's assume I want to create a US geo map. I will say create a sample geo map for USA, for example. Now let's see what it does. It will, of course, Since I have my data connected, let me just deselect. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So now it will again, as I was saying, you can create any types of charts, any infographics you really want over here. And what we really want is for you to look better, for you to look beautiful. And that's our main motivation over here is you are able to generate any charts in a much beautiful manner over here. As you can see, the complete USA map over here, it's basically a heat map represented over a geo map.
Okay. Yeah, this is another amazing feature which is being used by a lot of people for the specifically for the geo maps. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
and one more thing, we have been talking about infographics. I can quickly show over here. I can say create a infographic from my unicorn data. Let's see what it can do. But yes, Manpreet, we can take if there are any more
Yeah,
questions in the
so
meantime.
many questions. I think we
Okay,
are already so behind. So basically, one of the question is about customized PowerPoint's brand style of the company. The content would be provided, but that would be converted into visual attractive presentation. So Anshul, do you want to talk about custom themes here
absolutely,
quickly?
absolutely. So I think by the time this is getting complete, I cannot start
So
working.
we have themes in the app, and we do provide customized themes as well. So Anshul is showing the data infographics, and then we could talk about that.
Yes. So as we can see, different types of infographics are possible. Feel free to provide your specific requirements and AI will be able to work on that. Let me quickly show you the custom themes over here.
So
Uh, Manpreet, maybe in the meantime, we can end the poll. I think
yeah,
hopefully
so
all of them
yeah,
should have.
yeah. Some people hasn't. So, but yes, I'll
Okay,
end the
so
poll.
I will go to the
Okay.
custom themes over here. So for any modification, you again have to go back to the design tab over here. Don't forget about the design tab. You will get much more customizability over here. All you need to do is just create a new theme,
Yeah.
upload your logo, screenshot, or any branding image, whatever you have from your website, or you have specific requirements, color panels from your designer. You can just upload that particular screenshot or a PNG or a PDF over here. And as you can see, we'll be able to extract that particular information, the branding colors from that particular image, and everything will get updated. Even after these changes, for example, you really want to make some changes. I want to upload my logo over here. I can just click and upload my logo over here. So again, you can add images, text, whatever you want over here. And your custom themes can also be editable. So you can make slight variations over here and it will get updated and things like that. So this
Awesome.
is how you
Yeah.
customize your dashboard.
Awesome. So there's so many questions, but sorry, we are out of time. I'll just take one last question, and then we will be heading towards the end. So
Sure.
how many charts will be made in the single dashboard? Is there a limit as how many charts can be made in a single dashboard, like 10 charts in one dashboard or so? No, we don't have any limit. So you would be able to use AI to add as many charts as you want. So we have seen dashboards which people use by creating multiple charts from multiple data points. So yeah, so there is no limit to that. Okay, Anshul, can I
Yeah.
share my
I'll
screen?
stop sharing.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, this has been super exciting webinar. I think thanks for interacting a lot, and we were not able to answer. There were some questions on Q&A as well. We haven't been able to answer all the questions. Sorry for that, but you have always an option to send us a message. Use this chat option, and we you would be able to talk to one of us. And yeah, this is not AI, means we use AI for few of the requests, repetitive requests. For most of the requests we are talking to you. And as you were saying, like this presentation was being done through bricks. So uh, it's super useful that way as well. So yeah, Anshul would send you an email with all the all the information and recording of the webinar. Please interact with the video as well. We want you to be able to, as you were showing the excitement here. Please show this excitement to the world outside so that they know about the bricks. We are using you as a team to talk about us. And if you have more questions, reach out using help and in the brick section. And you could also join on the Discord if you want. And as promised, you will talk to real human always. Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
Anshul.
Thanks, Manpreet. Bye.